J-pop is a musical style
Japan.
from which Asian country?
China.
Japan. Rhyming with have, what is a British slang term for a young lout?
Oh, Chav, yeah.
Which former Australian PM hosts the interview series
Council
A
House and
Podcast
Violent,
of
I think
One's
it means.
Own?
Johnny Hart.
Julia Gillard. Which tennis star won the 2023 Australian Open men's singles title?
Djokovic.
Roger Federer.
Novak Djokovic. The Maltese cross is a symbol of the sovereign military order of which island?
Hawaii.
Malta. A unit of depth, the international fathom, is equal to how many feet?
6.
2.
6. The autobiography Swing That Music was by iconic jazz musician Lewis who?
Armstrong.
Armstrong. In which Australian sport is left forward pocket a position?
Australian rules football.
Correct. Which letter in the main logo of retail giant 7-Eleven is lowercase?
E.
S.
N. Which state or territory elected a One Nation senator in 2022?
North Queensland.
Queensland. Lachlan. $2,000.
Yep.
What happened?
I knew one of the...
Correct answer, Michael. Here we go. Best of luck to you. And your time starts now. In Shakespeare's Macbeth, what relation is Lady Macbeth to the title character?
Mother.
Wife. The TV series Only Murders in the Building features supermodel Cara who?
I'm thinking of Hamlet.
Delavine. Ken Hinkley succeeded Matthew Primus as senior coach of which AFL team?
Port Adelaide.
Hawks. Port Adelaide. Glittering Prize was an 80s hit for Scottish rock band Simple what?
Minds.
Correct. A long-running ad slogan for Johnny Walker Whiskey is keep what? Walking. Correct. In which Australian state is the town of Opossum Bay?
Victoria.
Tasmania. What does the letter C stand for in the abbreviation YMCA?
Citizen.
Children.
Christian. An alliterative idiom meaning to reverse the course of events is to what? The tie.
Reverse. Turn the
Correct.
chair.
Who was inaugurated as US President in January 1981?
Bush.
No, Reagan.
In rugby league, a penalty goal is worth how many points? 2. Correct. A knockbox is typically used in the preparation of what beverage?
Beer.
Coffee. Mike, get it. 1 minute on the clock, $2,000 for every correct answer. Logan, you ready to go?
Yes.
I thought faster on
And your
Reagan, I
time
know
starts
that.
now. John Adams was the first US president to reside in which official
White
residence?
House.
White House.
Correct. A criminal penalty not involving prison, a CCO, is a community correction what?
Order.
Offence.
Order. Which Spanish team were 2022 UEFA Champions League winners?
Barcelona.
Real Madrid.
Correct. How many seconds are in 10 minutes?
600.
600.
Correct. Risotto alla Milanese traditionally gets its golden colour from which spice?
Oh, yeah.
Saffron.
Yeah.
Correct. Which common orchestral instrument has a German name that means play bells?
Glockenspiel.
Pass.
Glockenspiel. To be attributed with the faults of another is to be tarred with the same what?
Brush.
Pass.
Brush. Which Australian city is informally known as Brizzy?
Brisbane.
Correct. 2023's Chinese New Year brought in the year of what zodiac animal?
Rat.
Rabbit. Actor Mary Pickford. Hey, Logan, $10,000. Nice one.
Thank you.
Your time starts now. The term Abrahamic is derived from the name of which biblical figure?
Abraham.
Abraham.
Correct. Nightmare on Evergreen Terrace is a segment on which TV show's Halloween special?
Friends.
The Simpsons. The Cheong Sam is a style of dress that originated in which Asian country?
China.
Korea.
Correct. A vital component of teeth. Which chemical element has the atomic number 20?
Fluoride.
Calcium.
Calcium. A Best Picture Oscar winner. Which film musical is named for a city in Illinois?
Chicago.
Correct. Tangu Gorge National Park is in which Aussie state?
Queensland.
Western
WA.
Australia. A great personal success is said to be a notch on what clothing accessory?
Belt.
Correct. A blend of ground spices commonly used in Indian cuisine is garam what?
Masala.
Correct. In imperial measurement, 16 standard ounces equals how many pounds?
1.
10.
1. George H.W. Bush served as director of which U.S. intelligence
CIA.
agency?
CIA.
Correct. What three-letter word is the most common definition of the prefix neo? New. Lucy, best of the game, $12,000.
Yeah, I think she did better than the other dudes did.
You're just going to yell at me as
Well, she
loudly
didn't
as
make
you
it.
possibly can. Michael, 2 minutes on the clock. Best of luck. And your final chase starts now. In which Australian state was Bank West founded?
Western Australia.
New South Wales.
Western Australia. A common rhyming term for food served at a hotel is pub what?
Grub.
Grub.
Correct. Who immediately preceded Anthony Albanese as ALP leader?
Yeah, Kevin Rudd.
Bill Shorten.
Oh, yeah.
Fozzie is a nickname of which former Socceroos captain?
Farina.
Craig Foster. The Disney Plus miniseries The Santa Clauses stars Tim who?
Alan.
Correct. The Rhone River is a tributary of which major European lake?
Como.
Geneva.
In which city is the Mexican Formula One Grand Prix held?
Mexico City.
Mexico City.
Correct. The mineral iron pyrites is also commonly called fool's
Gold.
what?
Gold.
Correct. Ada Nicodemu plays Leah Patterson on which Australian soap?
Home and away.
Sons and Daughters.
Home and Away. The Hardest Love is an album by Aussie singer Dean who?
Pass.
Lucan.
Lewis. What is the capital city of the US state of Virginia?
Richmond.
Pass.
Richmond. The term hospo is a common abbreviation for which industry?
Hospitality.
Yeah.
Correct. Matsusaka beef originates in which Asian country?
Japan.
Japan.
Correct. What is the name of the governing body of Australian cricket?
ACB.
Cricket
Cricket
Australia.
Australia. In which country was author James A. Michener born?
USA.
United States. On a traditional pottery wheel, what shape is the wheel head?
Round.
Correct. In which Australian state is the Lane Cove Tunnel?
Sydney, New South
South
Wales.
Wales. World Safari is a film by Australian adventurer
Albie Mangles.
Mangles.
Correct. Who replaced David Koch as host of Sunrise?
You.
Mel Doyle.
Shervington. Which UK band wrote and recorded the hit song Lady Madonna?
Beatles.
Correct. Which Sydney intersection was formerly called Queen's Cross?
King's Cross.
Correct. Tripping Over Myself is a memoir by comedian Sean who?
Michaela.
McCullough. What berry has an Australian variety named Eureka? Blueberry. All right, Michael, 11 steps, and I did not replace David Koch on Sunrise. That was Matt Shervington. 11 steps down here.
Look, I thought you did really well, Michael. It's not easy being a solo play. Nice suggestion, Larry hosting Sunrise, but he'll be too busy because after the success of Celebrity Dog School, he's going to be hosting Celebrity Cat School. Talk about a bit of a turnaround for you, Larry.
That sounds really good. All right, 11 steps, the difference. Final. Good luck, your final chase starts now. In the carol Away in a Manger, who was asleep on the hay?
Jesus. Baby
Correct.
Jesus.
A Holter monitor measures the rhythm of which human organ? Heart.
Yeah.
Correct. An Olympic gold medalist is Australian snowboarder Tora who? Bride? Well, stop the clock. An Olympic gold medalist is Australian snowboarder Tora who?
I don't know. Could be a
Right.
stunt.
It's a combination.
It's bright.
Bright. It's not bride and it's not right, it's bright. Okay. Chaser needs 9. 1:44 on the clock. Time restarts now. What Hawaiian feast is named for a traditional taro leaf dish?
Hungy.
Luau?
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
In the film Snatch, boxer Mickey O'Neill is played by Brad who?
Yeah.
Correct. Andreas Papandreou was a former Prime Minister of which country?
Greece.
Greece.
Correct. The Vardon Trophy is an award in what club and ball sport?
Golf.
Correct. Which travel company has the ASX code FLT?
Flight Centre?
Correct. Rosie the Rhinoceros is a kid's book by Aussie rocker Jimmy who?
Barnes.
Correct. In which state is Australia's oldest operating tram depot?
Melbourne.
Victoria.
Correct. The alcoholic drink Athol Bros comes from which UK country?
Scotland.
Correct. A traditional name of Brisbane's Suncorp Stadium is Lang what?
Park.
Correct. And there it is. Still about 50 seconds to go. Well done, Goliath.
Succeeded in getting rid of everybody else whose name begins with L, and now